Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 18th to the 25th of February. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the lovely Four of Wands card. This is a card of crossing a threshold, celebration, good news coming your way. It's a foundation which is about security. It's number 4, and 4s always represent a sense of solidity and celebration. So it definitely feels there's a lot of celebration going on for you, Scorpio, because you've also got the Sun card and the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, which is all about celebration, joy, emotional expression. Your crowning card, you've got the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords is either going to be an air sign, male or female, who's having quite an impact on you, or she's this awesome ability to cut through people, places and things that are no longer serving her. The Queen of Swords has got 360-degree vision, and she has the ability to step back from her life and view it, to see what's working, what's not working, and to leave behind things that are no longer serving her. So new patterns and new life chapters can begin. Incredibly exciting energy. Your additional guidance card is Come to the Edge, which means you might be getting pushed out of your comfort zone. Now, when we get pushed out of our comfort zone, sometimes we experience anxiety and worry, but there's absolutely I've got no cause for concern here. You don't have the fear card, you don't have cards about worry, but you might be asked to go to new territories where you've never been before, and you might feel a little bit stressed, okay? But my overriding feeling is it's all good, okay? Because you start the week, the Nine of Cups with the beautiful Sun card. So these cards are just about joy. Joy, celebration, good news. If you look at this card, he's holding up this cup and he's celebrating. He's emotionally prosperous. He wears the colour green. And he's got all these cups to share with other people. So in that sense, he's got this really open heart. And it's with the Sun card. So I think some of you are definitely celebrating something. The Sun card is about joy. It's always a yes card. And it's a card, the Sun gives life to everything in our planet. So the Sun's about new life, new growth, and new potentials. And right next to it comes another celebration card, the Three of Cups. So these people are flying, okay? And they fly because they've let go of whatever was holding them back. Now, what holds us back in life can be externals, or it can be internal. It can be thinking processes, our attitudes, tends to be old experiences, and we fear they're going to repeat themselves. So we hold our joy back, we hold our heart back. But Scorpio, for some reason, you're not doing that this week. It does come with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a card about seeking emotional fulfillment. There's a sense, but I'm not getting a sense of endings. I am getting a sense of wanting to leave something behind. So this could be anything. It could be an old way of being, an old way of relating. For some of you, this could be a new job. So you're leaving behind an old one. Or it's a new way of being within yourself, which is your emotions. And you're deciding to go on this spiritual quest, because look at the colour of his outfit. It's purple and gold, which represents Jupiter. Jupiter's in Scorpio. It's about expansion, but in a very, very deep spiritual way. if you have a look, they're both dressed in the same colours. So literally, this quest that we're all on to find deeper meaning, deeper belonging. It's whatever floats your boat, but essentially this guy is in search of the Ten of Cups. Very, very often have I got this as a card of loss. I tend to find it more about someone who wants to go inwards to find more meaning in their lives, okay? But it's going to be different for everyone. Some of you might be leaving something behind, but look at the cards around it. This is a really successful, happy decision to make either an inner journey or an outer one in order to find those Ten of Cups, to find those missing cups. So basically, it's a search for more fulfillment. And look at the foundation, look at your crowning card, an awful lot of power going on for you, to tell you the truth, because the greatest power we have is to cut through external or internal things that are no longer satisfying us, and that's what's going on for you. You then move into the Two of Discs with the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is just, it's like after all the celebrations, a sense of going into retreat to recharge. It's a card of rest, getting your batteries going again, okay? But this guy is totally exhausted. I always find it's a retreat card. Just want to find that place of silence, that place of stillness. It's with the Two of Discs. The Two of Discs has got so many meanings, but it's a card of juggling. Sometimes it's juggling different projects, it's juggling work and relationships. Sometimes it's a card about financial investment, letting go of something you're holding on to. But it goes over the rainbow, Scorpio, so it's not a card about loss. It tends to be a card about investing in something. Classic example would be maybe self-employment, investing in a new course of study, where you have to let go of what you're holding on to create your future. Really exciting, because right next to it comes the beautiful star card, okay? Again, this is an Aquarius card. And the Queen of Swords can be an Aquarius, but she can also be Libra or Gemini. But they're all very similar cards, because look, again, the focus is on that spiritual eye, which is the Holy Spirit within us, which we all have. But this is a card of healing. So if any of you have been ill, this is a great omen. So this card would appear when something's been difficult, and this would be the healing phase. This would be the new era. It's also about intimacy, because if you take a really good look, she's got no protection. She's not acting like the Emperor or the Four of Discs. She's naked and she's transparent, and she's trusting life. She's trusting love, because she's pouring out her emotional world, her emotions, her feelings, because she's decided to have faith. She's decided to trust in life and trust in the benevolence of life. And sometimes that's incredibly scary. And it's particularly incredibly scary if you've experienced Pluto wounds, as most of us have. And Pluto wounds tend to be about betrayal, abandonment, forms of abuse. So to move towards the star card is to move away from all those hurts of the past and start to open yourself up to healing, okay? Very exciting. It's with the Two of Wands, so there still might be a sense of what comes next. Where am I going next? This is a minor arcana, which means it's a state of mind. So that state of mind might be a tiny little bit of confusion, but you know what? Scorpio, you have the power to focus on what you give your energy to. That is one of the only powers we have, because the divine rules our lives. If we like it or not, it just does. But one of the powers that we do have is to choose what we give our energy to. So you're either going to give your energy to the Star card or to a state of a bit of indecision about the next step in your life. Now, indecision is never a bad thing, because it's healthy to contemplate what we should be doing with our life, all that thing, but you don't have to give loads of energy to it. So it's a really interesting week here. Loads of joy, loads of celebration, but also this deeper quest. Now that is the meaning of Jupiter and Scorpio for everyone. It's that search to clear the emotional past so you can live in the present and you can open to the joy that you deserve to have. And that's exactly what the Star card also means. So, okay, there might be a sense of confusion, but you don't have to worry about it. You know, the Star card is also about grace. And a state of grace is about allowing life to unfold, because it will, and it will do it particularly if you've got this connection with your third eye. That's when life starts to lead us forward. We don't have to control it anymore. We just have to follow the direction of our soul, our intuition, and everything that's guiding us. Incredibly exciting. Oh my gosh, I've just turned around and the High Priestess is here, which is exactly the same message. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your hunches. It's like you've got a phone line here, Scorpio, because that's what Jupiter also represents. And you've got this connection with the divine that's guiding you forward. And as again, you can choose to go with it, or we can choose to stay stuck or in our old patterns. The choice is always ours. And beautiful week, Scorpio. And I wish you all the best. Loads of love. Bye.